All right, we're still talking about New Year's resolutions. If you're trying to lose weight, and really that's an everyday challenge for many people, we have news that works for you. Joining me this morning is certified nutritionist Robert Ferguson. He is showing us a couple of things, how to build a fat loss plate.
Yes.
And also, Robert, I just want to pick your brain because he also is a counseling psychologist.
Yes, I have a master's in counseling psychology.
So when you talk about the psychology of eating, there's a lot that's connected between the brain and our mouths.
Oh, totally. It's one of those things where, the way I developed this program and why we're talking about the fat loss plate is because people know that when you give up the foods that you love, yeah, you'll lose the weight, but eventually you're going to go back to the things that you deprive yourself of. So why not learn how to lose the weight in a way that you don't give up any of your favorite foods?
Right.
Then you wouldn't gain the weight back.
Okay, and that tackles sort of the psychological
Exactly.
deprivation. Okay.
So no deprivation.
So I thought that you were going to say this half is off limits and we can only eat these foods, but you're saying we can eat these things.
Yes.
Why? Why are we allowed to eat pancakes and eggs?
Well, it's all about keeping your blood sugar levels even. So
Okay.
that's not so much new, but it is innovative on the approach that I've taken. So if you have your pancakes.
So you're not counting calories, you're not counting
No.
fat grams, any of
No.
that. You're trying to keep us feeling full and not get cravings?
Exactly. So you have satiety and everything works out. So if you have your pancakes, that's what we call a fast carb.
Yes.
And if you eat that with your protein, eggs, then that is a fat loss plate. See, where we go wrong as far as with our waistline is if I were to have my pancakes and hash browns.
Okay.
So 2 fast carbs in a bigger portion would cause me to actually go into fat storing mode. Now I could do it, but I would just break my portion up in half. So you
Okay.
could eat all these things to include your hot dogs.
Let's talk about these hot dogs. So you're talking about you can eat these conies as long as you have this little bit of
So you
salad
recognize
on the
that those
side?
were conies,
I
right?
sure
No.
did. I like a little onion and mustard, but that's okay.
We would have done that, but we have the hot dog, that's your protein.
Yes.
And then you have 2 of your buns, that's your fast carb. And then if you had a salad, we call that open plate, or that's like slow carb, where you could eat as much of that one as you want, and that would be a fat loss plate.
Really?
And you're gonna lose weight.
Oh, well, now when you're saying fat loss, I mean, you're saying you're going to lose weight by eating these dishes?
Yeah, you're going to be eating all day. So you're going to eat at least your 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay.
And then you're going to snack in between, and you're eating the foods that you love, but yet you're going to get the results you want.
So simplify it for us. If we want to eat like with this stir fry, which looks healthy,
That looks
but
great.
what kind of ratio are you looking for? You're looking for 1 carb, 1 protein sort of thing?
Well, it depends
vegetable?
on the person. Some people don't like vegetables. So
Okay.
again, if you go back to the psychology, it's like I'm not going to force you to do something that you really don't want to do.
Okay.
But what I will encourage you to do is actually go with some carbs that you do like. So that could be a potato, and then you could have your protein, whether it's steak, etc. And you go with there is a portion size. Like with that hamburger,
Yes.
we're looking at about 4 ounces of beef. And that right there is a fat loss plate. If it was a chicken breast, then you would go up to like 6 ounces.
Huh.
And then you have your bread, that's your fast carb, a nice salad, and you're good to go.
Important to point out, you do not get fries with this.
Exactly, so you got it.
I
So
got
if you
it.
have the fries, then even the people in the world of diabetics, they understand that if I have fries with the bread and
Yes.
with the burger,
Yes.
then my insulin levels are going to spike so high, I'm going to be in fast storing mode, not a good thing.
All right, it's fascinating. I'm willing to give it a try. If you tell me I can eat pancakes, I like that.